I'm assuming I've got through it, escaped without repercussions. But if I do this once again, I'm sure my life is going to be a lot shorter than it already is. We keep joking to each other like that seems like a different lifetime, because Amala's portions were shot and wrapped in 2018, and then the film went on for 4 more years. Try and make you feel what Najib felt as he was going through this 3-year-long ordeal. And we hope that the emotional connect resonates with people watching the film.
Hello, myself Tejashree Sawan, and today we have with us Prithviraj Sukumaran. Welcome back, Prithviraj. Last time we spoke about Salaar, and
Yes.
today we are here to talk about Aadujeevitham, the goat life.
Yeah.
Right? So, tell us why the goat life? What made you to take up a role so difficult for this film?
Well, firstly, this is a true story, and it is one of the most famous stories amongst us in Kerala. Not just for the fact that this is one of the most documented lives ever lived. This was later written into a book after the person went through the ordeal, and that book remains one of the largest selling books in the history of Malayalam. And when in 2008, 2009, Blessy, one of the most iconic filmmakers in Malayalam, decided to make a film out of the book, and he approached me for the role, it was one of those days that I thought, okay, the fact that Blessy thought I should be doing this role was like a certificate for me as an actor, that he thought, okay, I am the one who should be doing this, because it's one of those very, very complex, challenging characters. But it's been a long, long journey. It's been 16 years in ideation and making and conception, and now we are here speaking about the film as it's going to release in theatres worldwide. So there really isn't a why to the whole process. It is just, I think, one of those films that were meant to be. Yeah.
As you said, the film is based on a novel. So, when a film is...
it's based on a novel, but it is more based on a real life.
Okay,
So,
true
yeah.
events.
Yeah.
So when a film is made on such events, on true events or a novel, there is a burden of being compared. So how that has been handled through the film,
So that is a challenge that we all knew would always exist, because every person who's read that book,
Yes.
which is a lot of people, would have seen his own desert, his own Najib, his own Masra, his own vision of what that life must have been like. And then there is this filmmaker who's coming in giving his vision to the whole narrative. But the idea behind making a film is not to match each reader's vision. The idea behind the cinematic narrative of the film is to make you feel, try and make you feel what Najib felt as he was going through this 3-year-long ordeal. And we hope that the emotional connect resonates with people watching the film. We have no assumptions in thinking that we have made a vision that is better than what you have seen, because that is very individual. When you read a book, you will see your own pictures and your own idea about what the world is like. So we can't compete with each reader's imagination. But what we have tried to do is take you through a journey where hopefully you will feel what Najib felt. And we will know if we have succeeded in it or not very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you said, the production, it took longer time for the film to get released, like the production and the work behind it. And we also heard about you, like your weight gain, your weight loss. You did a lot of things to be in the characters. So how was it worth?
I guess we'll know.
Yeah.
But regardless of what happens on the 28th of March when the film releases, I think this is an experience that has left me way richer as a person, as an actor, and also this is an experience I'm assuming that somewhere will always serve as a bank for me in my life ahead. Because not every actor gets to live through an experience like this, not just for how complex the character is, but the whole experience of having made this film and what this film has been through and the kind of obstacles we had to face and overcome as a team. That's not something every film goes through, and that's not something every actor goes through. So yeah, absolutely no regrets. I believe it was totally worth it. But what I put my body through, would I do that again? No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, because you gain like plenty of weight,
Yeah.
and then you also like you lost so much of weight,
Exactly.
and there was some incident on the set also. You fell ill.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was way below my healthy
Yeah.
weight, and I was hyperglycemic, and my blood pressure levels were fluctuating and all that. So it was definitely not something I want to put my body through again. For the fact that I don't think it's, I'm assuming I've got through it, escaped without repercussions. But if I do this once again, I'm sure my life is going to be a lot shorter than it already is. So.
What was your wife's reaction to this transitions?
Well, nobody liked seeing me like this, I mean, what I put myself through only made sense when I'm in character. When I'm not in character, everybody would look at me and ask me, what is this? Are you okay? But then you had to explain to them, no, this is for a film, this is for that. So, yeah, of course, my wife didn't enjoy it.
How you managed? Because in between you also did other films.
Well, so in between losing the weight, I did not. I could not. Yeah, I only did films after the weight loss and doing that portion for this film. But of course, then what happened was the pandemic came in between, and we had to split the film across the pandemic, and I had to go through this process twice. Which is why I said one more time I won't do it, because I lost weight. We shot, then we had to stop shooting. Then after the pandemic, when we had to restart, I had to go through the whole process again. I again lost weight. So during those weight loss periods, I did not do other films because I could not. But thankfully, here we are. I mean, we've managed to do justice, I believe, to the film. And like I've always said, this is a film where I think where I'll not see this film and think that, oh, I could have tried a bit more, because I really don't think I could have tried more.
Any factors like that has influenced you personally from Najeeb's life?
Yeah, I mean, it's just an absolute glorious example of a man's undying spirit, of his, the strength of his faith, of someone not giving up at the face of adversity. Although these are all words that we put together in statements quite regularly and they sound cliched now. When I'm there, when I'm sitting in front of the camera, moments before the shot, when I'm trying to associate myself with, okay, what must this person have been going through? It's just incredible. And the fact that he lived through it, and he's here today, and he's been able to say that story for the world to know, is just, there's so many lessons to be learned from it. So, yeah, I mean, not just for this film, not just for this phase of my life. I think going ahead, Najeeb's life is a crowning example of so many things a man is capable of. Yeah.
Right. Amala is not here. So, how was the working experience with her?
I mean, we keep joking to each other like that seems like a different lifetime, because Amala's portions were shot and wrapped in 2018, and then the film went on for 4 more years, and now it's 2024. So it seems like another lifetime. Now when we see the portions that Amala and me shot together, it seems like it's from another lifetime. But yeah, she's a very talented actor, and she actually does, although she plays us in terms of screen time, a small role in the film, she is the reason why this man does not give up, she is what serves as his strength and the rock from which he derives strength. When he leaves home, Amala's character, his wife, is 2 months pregnant, and it is that thought that makes him hold on to life, and he wants to go back and see his wife and child. So it's just in that arid, dry landscape of the desert, that one moist spot of emotion, I think, is the thoughts and memories of his wife and child. Yeah.
Okay, what was that unique experience that audience will take away from the movie?
We'll know on 28th, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell you this is what you should experience from the film. It's for you to watch the film, and each one will take away something else from the film. I don't believe in sitting here and telling you this is what you should experience from this film. No, who are we to say that? We have made the film. Now we hope you have your own takeaway from it. Yeah.
Okay. Any update on Salaar 2? I am excited.
So am I. That's the update.
Okay, that's all my questions were, and I'm I'm so glad that I'm here today to interview you for
Thank
this
you.
superb film. All the best for the film.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.